Senior Director of Public Education and Advocacy at Experian, Rod Griffin, joins us to discuss how young adults can build a strong financial foundation after graduation and share tips on how to start building credit, understand credit scores, and prioritize paying off student loans. Rod, thank you so very much for joining us today. I appreciate your time. So why are so many young adults turning to social media for financial advice, and what are the risks and benefits?
Yeah, David, thanks for having me. And in part, it's because social media is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's available. And today we want information when we want it and wherever we might be. So that's sort of the first part. When it comes to Gen Z, a lot of the influencers are their peers. They're the same age group. And they tell me they're much more fun and interesting and exciting than an old guy like me. So great way to get information. It's a bit risky with some because often, they are providing information based on an internet search, and the internet's never wrong. But they aren't always as accurate as it could be, even though they may be well intended. And then there are those who prey on that trust and that peer relationship to mislead and potentially defraud people. So it can be kind of dangerous. So you need to be sure you know who you're listening to and who's providing that advice and what their background is.
So let me ask you, what's the best first step to understanding personal finance and building a strong financial foundation?
Well, the first step is knowledge, so that makes sense when we're talking about getting information from social media. We also encourage you to work with known, trusted organizations like Experian. We're a large company, we're well known, we're very regulated, so we have an obligation to provide accurate information for you that you can act on. It's also important to know with Experian, we want to be thought of as your financial BFF. We want to be there for you in your financial life to help you make good decisions. And we're more than a credit bureau. People often think of us as a credit bureau, credit scoring company, but in fact, we're much more than that. And we can help you with getting lower cost auto insurance, for example. We provide auto history reports so you can find the right used car and make sure it's not a lemon and you're paying the right amount. We help protect you from fraud and identity theft. And we can provide other financial tools and resources as well to help you manage your budget and your banking relationships. So we want to be that financial BFF. We want to provide accurate information for you.
Okay, so for young folks, sometimes establishing credit can be really tough, right? Or even boosting it for that matter. So what are some overlooked ways to build or boost your credit?
Yeah, it can be. And boost is kind of the key word here. We have something we call Experian Boost. And if you've just gotten out of school and you're going to work, and you have a cell phone bill, a utility bill, or utility bills, streaming services, apartment rent, auto insurance payments, all of those things could potentially become part of your credit report through Experian Boost. It's a permission-based free service, and it's the positive information, so it can help you begin to build your credit history positively and grow. On average, when people enroll, we see an increase in their credit score of about 13 points. For people just starting out, it can be closer to 19 points. So great way to give yourself that little head start and get on the right path.
Right on, Rod. Thank you so very much for your time this morning. I really appreciate the information and tips. So if someone wants to learn some more information, where do we go?
Go to Experian.com. Really simple. You'll find all of the information there.
Easy enough. Experian.com. Rod, thank you so much again for your time this morning. And guys, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, head over to First Coast News Plus.